Nation, Bustin Loose, Slick Rick along with the man Roger Ruffin, fresh off the heels of a big event at Bonekrushers National Pro Wrestling Training Center. And now, we look ahead to this Saturday night, January the 19th at the UAW Hall in Fairfield, where there will be a big match for the unified title. Nasty Ross will defend the title against Ricky Shane Page.
This is a rematch, Slick Rick, from last time in Fairfield. These two battled toe-to-toe. What a great match it was. And this time, however, dysfunctional Dustin Lillard is going to be the special guest referee of this match, Slick Rick. And you know Dustin Lillard's going to make sure there's no funny business in this match Saturday night.
Oh, wow. Also, speaking of rematches, you will see the Hippies once again take on the Young Studs right there in Fairfield.
Another rematch, Slick Rick. And that one last time, they were battling it out. Punch for punch, blow for blow. And this time what we're going to do, it's not necessarily going to be a tag team match, Rick. They're not going to tag in and out because all four men are going to be in the ring at the same time. Wow. It's a tornado match this Saturday night.
Wow, tornado warning right there in Fairfield. Listen, it's time for NWF Recap, brought to you by Fairfield Pizza. Saturday night, Northern Wrestling Federation returns to the UAW Hall in Fairfield. That's going to be January the 19th. Buy your advance tickets. Save some money. Go to Hooterville Sports Cards on Pleasant Avenue in Hamilton.
And don't forget, Slick Rick, the BP station, Main Street right there in Hamilton. It's going to be a great event.
Wow, and I'll tell you what, you are going to see Danny Todd, defending the Tri-State title against Chiron.
Chiron, Danny Todd's been calling you a loser, a loser, a loser. Chiron, are you going to stand up and let Danny Todd have it this Saturday night in Fairfield?
Oh, and you talk about losers. Whoever loses the Battle of the Superstars, it's going to be devastating for them.
It is Playboy Scott Superstar Hayes against the genuine superstar Anthony Bryant. And you're right, Slick Rick. The loser can no longer proclaim to be the superstar of the NWF.
Wow, let's once again hear from all the superstars in the Northern Wrestling Federation. Here's some more interviews brought to you by Hooterville Sports Cards.
This right here, this is the physique of a champion. The Danny Pack Championship belt proves that nobody in the Tri-State can compete with the Todd father. And that goes for you too, Chiron. You can't compete with me because you're a loser. The Todd father has real muscles. Chiron, you have beach muscles. I remember a time when you were the biggest, baddest man on the block, and you carried the world's title with pride. Where's your belt, Chiron? Huh? Where's your belt? Now, you're down at the bottom with the losers. You're a loser, and you belong at the bottom with all the rest of the losers. I am the Danny Pack champion, and you are a loser.
Ever since I became the NWF's unified champion for the second time, I've had challengers from all over the country, guys that have never even stepped foot in an NWF ring before, challenge me for that championship. And being the champion that I am, I've accepted all challenges. I've accepted challenges from guys like Dan Barry from New York City, guys like Ricky Shane Page from Cleveland. And speaking of Ricky, he gets a rematch with me when we return to Fairfield. And for God knows whatever reason, Dustin Lillard is the special guest referee. A guy who can't even walk around without crutches. A guy who talks to a cardboard cutout of John Wayne. A guy who I don't even think can count to 3. But you know what? Despite having an incompetent referee like Dustin Lillard, I will beat Ricky Shane Page for the second time, and I will still be the unified champion after Fairfield.
It's not this robe that makes me a superstar. It's not this gear that makes me a superstar. Fairfield, Ohio, it's not about the robe, it's not about the gear. Playboy, you say you are the true superstar. Well, you're looking at the genuine superstar. For nearly 13 years, I have been here in the NWF. And for 13 years, I have been absolute perfection. I have given everything to the best fans in professional wrestling. I am a genuine superstar because I am real. I am not trying to be anybody else. Playboy, in Fairfield, your lawyer is banned from the building. No chance that he's going to take that briefcase and screw me out of my victory this time. Playboy, when you hear the bell ring and I am standing above you in Fairfield, you will know once and for all, I am the one, the only true, genuine superstar of the Northern Wrestling Federation.
Anthony Bryant, the NWF deemed it necessary to fly a camera crew all the way across country to right here in Las Vegas, Nevada to get a few words from the superstar Scott Hayes. You know, we're only a few short days away from Saturday, January the 19th, in a town I put on the map, Fairfield, Ohio. You know, I'm not going to get on here and rant and rave like some crazed maniac, because that's not what I'm all about. What I am about, Anthony, is exposing you for the fraudulent, phony fake that you are. You look over my shoulder, Tony. Las Vegas, Nevada, heart of the Las Vegas Strip. This is the place where superstars hang out. Unlike yourself, who relies on government-assisted living, welfare checks and food stamps just to get by. This Saturday night, when I pin those shoulders to the mat, you will no longer be permitted to use the word superstar ever again. Now, I've beaten a lot of great wrestlers in my time. I've beaten everyone that they've led to me. From Wildcat Chris Harris, Rob the Bomb Williams, Angel, Suicide, Chad Allegra, Ryan Stone. I've beaten them all, but this Saturday night it's personal. You've stolen from Scott Hayes. This Saturday night, Fairfield, Ohio, I'm walking in a superstar, and I'll be walking out a superstar.
Northern Wrestling Federation, this Saturday at Fairfield's UAW Hall isn't just any event. It's a very special night because it's the rematch with Jay Donaldson defending the NWF title once again. He got away with it last time, but he's going to do it again. He's defending the title against Chad, Too Bad Allegra, the Machine Gun, right there in Fairfield. It's this Saturday. I can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait.
What a story between these two. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta get down to the UAW Hall because you got the NWF champion Jay Donaldson and you got Chad Allegra, international superstar. These two started in professional wrestling together. They were partners. They were best friends. They battled as a tag team. Then they split up. They fought one another. Chad Allegra went on to be a big, huge superstar in Japan. And after over 10 years, Jay Donaldson finally became the Northern Wrestling Federation champion. That means Jay Donaldson is one of the best anywhere around. And we already know that Chad is one of the best already around. So here they go. Lumberjack match. Line them up. Get Grandma out of the kitchen. Get Grandpa out of the backyard. Get him in the car. Get him in the back of the truck. Drive on down Sims Road, because it is going to be a classic lumberjack match. Slick Rick, I cannot wait.
I can't wait either. This is going to be... You know what?
What?
The Revolution Revolution are going to be here this Saturday, too.
You brought them up, Slick Rick.
Well, you know-
Right when I start getting riled up about Jay Donaldson and Chad Allegra, you got to bring up the Revolution. Where Revolution, I'm telling you, you keep throwing out these threats, you keep trying to scare me, they break into my house, Slick Rick. Keep on pushing, fellas. Keep on pushing. I'm telling you what, you're getting ready to write a check that I guarantee your butts cannot cash. Revolution, you better back up. You, Rick, take it to highlights or interviews or something. Get me out of this.
What we got? We got interviews right now. Let's take it away.
Jay Donaldson. 10 years. 10 years in the making. Lumberjack match. Fairfield, Ohio for the NWF Championship. Let's go on a stroll through the past, Jay. 10 years. 10 years from Dayton, Ohio, and flying Butch Les as the Downtown Connection. 10 years. Jay Donaldson, Dead Sexy Matt Parks, Ryan Stone, Chad Allegra, the Young Lions. 10 years. Chad Allegra turns his back on you and joins up with Dead Sexy Matt Parks. 10 years, Jay. There's just one thing you weren't able to do, and that's be as good as Chad Allegra. Jay, you've always been good, but not until recently did you become great. Because when you're the NWF champion, that means you're great. Jay Donaldson, Fairfield, Ohio, lumberjack match. The NWF faithful is going to come out hundreds by hundreds. The people on YouTube are going to watch because Chad Allegra is going to become the NWF champion for the second time. Jay Donaldson, Fairfield, Ohio, January the 19th. I beat you. And I take the NWF championship and I raise it high above my head and show everyone that I'm back and I'm the best. And Jay Donaldson, I prove once again that I'm better than you. And if the Jive Turkey gets involved this time, bam! Baddest kick in the world right in his head. Let's go back up the stairs.
Daddy!
And then I'm going to come home and I'm going to put the NWF championship right around Caden Allegra's little stomach. And he's going to raise his head and say, I am the champion. Jay Donaldson, January the 19th, Fairfield, Ohio. Our past, our present, our future, it all comes full circle. One more time. Lumberjack match. No escapes, no hiding, no running away, no cheating from the Jive Turkey Justin Lane, nothing. You and me, with all the boys around the ring making sure that you don't go anywhere and that the Jive Turkey doesn't come in. One more time. Chad Allegra versus Jay Donaldson. And one more time. Chad Allegra becomes the NWF champion for the third time. You ready? No? Well, Daddy is.
There he is, Justin.
Chad's Who Bad Allegra.
Look at all this glory right there, ain't it?
Just basking in it. Look at him, man.
You're Japan star right there, buddy.
PWI 62nd best wrestler in the world.
A lot of accolades there, buddy. A lot of awards. He's made quite a career of himself, hasn't he?
But quick question, Chad. In Fairfield, who beat him?
That was me.
Who is still the NWF champion?
That would be me.
Who landed the most beautiful 5 stars seen all over the world?
See, Chad, when I came off with that 5-star, it was over for you, son.
Done.
And it was over all the words everybody's been talking about how you're the better one, how you're better than me. Well, buddy, I proved it in one 5-star. I proved it. 10 years.
10 long years.
10 years, everybody's been saying how you're the better one, how you're the golden boy, and I've been in your shadow. Son, we've been through a lot. Best friends, tag team champions, been up and down the road quite a bit. And you know what? I listened to every word of your video. And you know, it was real sweet. Got to see behind the scenes footage of you with your family and your kids. It was real sweet. It was real nice. And I tell you what, you want to call it all about how you're going to come into Fairfield. You're going to come in with the lumberjack match with all the boys around the ring. How you're going to show everybody that you're the better one and that you're going to beat me and you're walking out of Fairfield with this championship. But Chad, see, you're awfully confident in yourself.
A little bit too confident.
Real confident in yourself. See, the past, the present, the future is all colliding. We're going to have a rematch. And all the words about how it was a fluke, how I beat you, buddy, and there was no fluke.
Not one.
So you can be a Japan star, you can do all these great things, you can hold every title you want, get every award you want. But guess what, buddy? I'm the NWF champion. And in Fairfield, that's what matters. So come on, bring your kids to the show. Bring everybody, bring your family, bring your mom, bring everybody to the show. Because it's going to be real nice when everybody's going to be around that ring. And everybody is getting in the locker room, all the fans, everybody in the past is going to find out who the real champion is, who the best guy in this company is.
Like this.
And not just in this company, present, but forever and ever. I'm the best guy that there's ever been in this company. And this championship right here is staying on my shoulders. And Chad, just in case you didn't remember, I'm going to give you a reminder. Because when it's a 5-star, son, it's over for you, done. And Chad, I can't wait for Fairfield, buddy. And I will see you there. Ciao.
You know, it's amazing to find out who watches NWF Bustin Loose.
Everybody does, don't they?
Well, I think everybody does, but one guy in particular I didn't know was tuning in from the Peels Palace days. My favorite referee, not including you, Double H. Harvey Hamilton. Hello from Slick Rick, Bustin Loose.
Hello, Hall of Famer. How are ya?
This Saturday night, January 19th, we'll be back in Fairfield's UAW Hall. Bonekrushers coming up on January 26th. And how about February the 9th?
February the 9th, we're at the Midwest Sports Complex in Florence, Kentucky, and we're debuting there with a tremendous event. It's going to be a steel cage match between Jay Donaldson and T-Money. Tickets are already on sale right there at the Midwest Sports Complex and at one of our favorite locations, Disc and Dat. Make sure you mark that down. February the 9th, Midwest Sports Complex.
Hey, that's again this Saturday night, the big card in Fairfield's UAW Hall.
Huge.
Unified title on the line. Nasty Ross will defend against Ricky Shane Page. This time, our special guest referee for the match will be the dysfunctional Dustin Lillard. You'll also see the Hippies in a rematch against the Young Studs. This will be a tornado tag match. All 4 men in the ring at the same time.
It's going to lose control, Rick. And don't forget, it's Chiron going after the Tri-State title held by Danny Todd. And then the battle of the superstars. Playboy Scott Superstar Hayes goes in the ring against Anthony Bryant, the genuine superstar. Don't forget.
Not gonna forget.
Playboy Scott Hayes' manager, Mark W. Morris, he's not going to be there. He's barred from the building.
Also, the NWF title is on the line, and I mean on the line. The challenger, the machine gun, Chad Too Bad Allegra, challenges Jay Donaldson in one of the biggest title matches you'll ever see. It's also going to be a lumberjack match, wrestlers surrounding the ring and keeping an eye on the jive turkey, Justin Lane.
It's a match for the ages, Slick Rick. I just cannot wait, because in Fairfield, it's going to be action, action, action.
Speaking of action now, let's take a look at the highlights from this past Saturday night at Bonekrushers.
We'll see you in Fairfield on the 19th.
Oh.
We on? We on?
Yeah, oh yeah. We're on.
You see, Roger Ruffin? We have warned you, and we have warned you, and we have warned you again!
We're sick of talking, old man. Turn up your hearing aid and hear what we had to say, Roger.
There's no line that we will not cross! The only thing Roger Ruffin loves more than wrestling, his precious daughter, Kelly. You're lucky we couldn't find Amanda Kelly.
Where is she, Kelly?
Where's Amanda Kelly?
It'll make this way easier.
Look at Nicholas.
Why are you crying? Now's not the time to be scared, Kelly.
Thank Daddy because he brought this on you. Your father did this to you.
Who shut him out? Who shut them out? What is wrong with you, huh? You tell you dare! Tell Roger Ruffin, listen to me! You tell Roger Ruffin! This revolution is not done! There's no line we won't cross. You look at me, I'm talking.
Do you know that now, Roger? Do you see that now?
Roger!
I'm sick of hearing her. Let her go. Let her go. Make sure you tell your dad.
To your father, get out of here before we change your mind.
How many times, Roger? How many times do we have to tell you? How many times? You brought this on yourself, old man. We gave you the opportunity to stand with the revolution, and you squandered that opportunity. We gave you the opportunity to peacefully relinquish, and you squandered that opportunity. And now, look what you've gone and made us do. Do you believe us now, Roger?
You see, Roger, this is how crazy that you have made the NWF. If you want order, you hand over the Northern Wrestling Federation to us immediately. We've said this a million times. This revolution stands strong, Roger Ruffin, and this revolution, it will never die.